So in this session, we will learn about constraints. Constraints in Oracle. This constraints is very important in Oracle. So constraint is nothing but whenever we are going to insert the data into the table, before inserting the data into the table, we are validating it. If it is a valid data, we will insert it. Otherwise, we will reject that particular record. Okay. The data validation before inserting the data into the table, it's called constraints. Data validation before inserting the data into the table is called it as constraints in Oracle. We do have 5 different constraints in Oracle. The first one is primary key, and the second one is not null. Third one is unique, check constraint, and foreign key constraint. What is this? We will see one by one. If you look at this table, if I look at this table, you have the data, customer data, and customers are located in different cities. So we do have operation in different 4 cities, Chennai, Pune, Hyderabad, and Delhi. And here we have customer ID, like customers are located in different locations. Since I could not make all the data like customer data and city data in one single table, due to this normalization, we have split this table into 2 tables. Whenever needed, I will join this one and this one. I can say this customer is from Hyderabad. This customer is from Delhi. This customer is from Chennai. So I can say this is called joining. Joining we will see later point of time. But this is what. Okay. Before inserting the data into this table, I need to do some validation. So what is the validation I can do? If I'm having the table, if I do not have data validation, if I'm trying to insert this record one more time, it will allow you to insert, but this is not the correct scenario, right? This is not the correct way to insert the record, right? This is wrong data. Why? So one more time, I'm inserting the same data. It should not be in the real-time cases. So what I have to do, I have to do some data validation. So what is the data validation I can do in the customer ID? So by using the customer ID column, I have to find each and every customer uniquely. So how can I find uniquely this customer ID? I have to maintain the uniqueness here. Yes, by using the primary key. If I'm making any column as primary key, what will happen? So this column will not allow duplicate record. It will not allow null value also. Without customer ID, can I have customer information? No, right? So that's why we are making primary key. So even if you have hundreds of column in a table, only one primary key is allowed per table. Only one primary key. But we can go for composite key. Composite means we can combine the column and create one primary key. That combination you should not repeat. The combination it will not allow. So the same combination will not be allowed one more time if it is primary key. So here primary key. Then what is the validation I can do on the customer name? Customer name might be duplicate, right? So duplicate customer name, no issues. One same name, many customers may be available, right? But it should not have without customer name. Some mandatory field, right? Mandatory field, you can go for not null. So not null means, so it will not allow null value. So not null means it will not allow this null value. Some that asterisk symbol you are seeing some in the front end, some asterisk symbol you are seeing that, right? Mandatory field. So that means in the back end, they should have mentioned not null column. Mobile number, I'm going to make it like unique. So unique means value should be unique, but it can be null. Okay, it can be null. This is unique. It should have a unique value. It will allow null value. It will not allow duplicate. That's a unique. So then what is the difference between primary key and unique? Primary key will not allow null value and duplicate, but unique key will allow null value. Okay, that's a difference. Okay, so how many null values will be allowed? N number of null values will be allowed in Oracle, but in Teradata and all, unique key will allow only one null value. So your null value also will be taken as unique. That's why. Then age I'm checking. Okay, some check condition I'm checking. Age should be greater than or equal to 18. That I'm checking. That's what check constraint. Then I can go for city ID. Say for an example, in this customer table, this is the parent. Primary key is the parent. City table, city ID is the primary key. That's a parent. Okay, parent. So my customer is telling that, okay, the customer should be from these cities alone. 10, 20, 30, 40 alone. So can I have 50 here? Is it possible 50? No, we should not allow this 50 here. We should not allow this 50. Why? Because 50, there is no city. There is no operation in 50, right? So before inserting any record in this table, I have to check another table, whether this record is present or not. That's what I will go for the constraints, right? I can go for the constraints. See, customer constraints, all this. See how to do this constraints, all this. This is called foreign key. I'm going to make this column as foreign key. So foreign key means it should be, if I'm going to make, this is a foreign key is nothing but child. This is called a child. Okay, this is called a child. This is the parent. Okay, for this child, this is the parent. Primary key is the parent one. That means without parent, child will not be allowed here. Okay, remember this. But here you can, foreign key will allow duplicate. Same city, there might be 2 customers, right? 3 customers, any number of customers. Foreign key will allow duplicate, but it will not allow the value other than these values. So relationship between 2 tables, we can go for foreign keys. That's what I have given here. So if you see here, primary key, it will not allow duplicate value. It will not allow null value. Only one primary key per table. So any table, employees table, employee ID, product ID, customer table, customer ID, user table is user ID, account table is account number. So all these are primary key. Composite key, compound key. If you are giving the combination of key, that combination should not have a duplicate value. Okay. Sometimes in order to maintain the history, we'll go for this one. Not null, it's a mandatory field. It will not allow null value, but it will allow duplicate. Unique value. Unique means name itself is saying that it will not allow duplicate, but it will allow null values. Check constraint, you can check it. So age is greater than or equal to 18. Some voters ID. All the voters list should have age greater than 18. All my customers should be greater than or equal to 18 age. That I can check it. Foreign key. It's a relationship between 2 tables. It will accept duplicate value. The foreign key will accept duplicate value, but it should be a primary key in another table. Remember this, it should be a primary key in another table. Any number of foreign key, you can have it. Okay. So how can I create a foreign key? So you can create this way or references this way. That's also possible. If you are violating a foreign key, you'll get integrity constraint violated. That's what. See here, I'm going to create this table. So here I'm going to create it. So will it be created? No. Why I'm getting this error? Table or view does not exist. I'm trying to create the table. While creating a table, it's showing like table or view does not exist. Why? Because, so here I'm mentioning like city ID number references. I'm giving references to city.city ID. So while making, this is called foreign key. While making the reference, I should have the table, right? City table. So as of now, city table is not available. I have dropped it, right? So first, which table should be created? The primary key table should be created first. This foreign key, then only you have to create. The parent should be available, then only child can be created and inserted. That's why integrity we will maintain. Some Aadhaar number, some PAN card number, something like that. If you are going to the bank and you are trying to, the bank details, you are trying to load Aadhaar number, that Aadhaar number should be available in Aadhaar table, or PAN number, the PAN card number should be available in PAN card table, right? So that's why. So first you have to do the insertion here, then only to allow here. So first this table should be there, right? See, I told already, if I'm going to mention a key as foreign key, it should be a primary key in another table, right? It should be a primary key, but as of now, city table, city ID, I'm not creating as primary key. So what will happen? So I'm going to insert all the data. So I'm going to commit it. So commit. Now, if you go and check the city table, all the 4 records are available, but city table as of now, there is no primary key, right? Is there any primary key in city table? No, I haven't created with primary key. So if it is not a primary key, can I make it like a foreign key, this column? No, in Oracle, we cannot make it. So if I'm going to make a column as foreign key, this column should be a primary key in another table. That's what I have given here, right? It should be a primary key in another table. Okay. If I'm going to execute now, it will not be executed. See here, previously we were getting different error. Now we are getting different error. What is error I'm getting? City ID references city.city ID. So no matching unique or primary key for this column list. Okay, you have to do it. Can I make this column as primary key after creating the table? Can I make this column as primary key after creating the table? Yes, we can make, provided these values are unique. Then only you can make it. Okay. So how can I make it? Alter table, table name, add primary key of this one. So like this, we can add it. So you can add alter table, table name. This is what. Then what I can do? Now I can create this table. This table will be created. See here, table has been created now. So now I'm trying to insert the data. So with validation, I'm trying to insert all this data. You tell me whether it will be inserted or not. Whether the first record will be inserted, can be inserted, first record. All the validations are okay. Insert into customer ID. Yeah, it's a unique ID. First time I'm inserting customer name. It's a not null value. Then this is also unique only, first value. Then age is greater than 18 and 20, city 20 is available. This record will get inserted, right? I'm trying to execute the same statement. What will happen? We'll get unique constraint violated. Unique constraint violated. If you have very big table, how do I know which constraint I'm violating? Okay, so you have to go for all underscore constraint table. So all underscore constraints and constraints column table. So both are there. So you have to execute the statement. Then constraint where owner equal to HR. Owner means schema name. Okay, owner is HR and table underscore name is equal to, we have to make upper of, lower of. See, I told, right? Data are case sensitive. So we are making lower case, you have to put lower here. If we are making upper customer, you have to put upper of. Okay, so lower of table name equal to customer. Why customer table is not available in all underscore constraints? Oh, sorry, this is core, right? I'm running in core, not HR. That's why here unique constraint violated. So U means unique, but I do not know which column it is, right? I do not know which column it is, unique constraint. So if I want to know which column is unique constraint, then I have to go for joins here. Like this, you have to put one more table is there. All underscore constraints, all underscore constraints column. So you have to take the constraint name from here. Okay, this constraint name, you have to check it in the constraint underscore columns table. So that table you have to check it. So unique constraint is mobile number. Okay. And primary key constraint is customer ID. So each customer list you can able to find based on the all underscore constraint, all underscore customer constraint. So which column it is, I'm taking the column name. That's why. Okay. So you can find which column is unique constraint. Unique constraint violated means either it is violating a primary key or unique key. That is the reason. So will it be inserted, this record? Even though this is duplicate, will it be inserted? Yes, it will be inserted. So not null value, it will allow duplicate value. Will it be inserted, this record? This record? Yes, it cannot be inserted, cannot insert null into not null column. So you have to put values. So can I have null value here? Mobile number? Yes, it is a unique column only, right? Unique column will allow null. One row got inserted. Can I insert this one? Whether this record will get inserted? Yes, no, no. Why? Because the age is less than 18. It will not be inserted. You'll get error. Check constraint violated. You have to make it like greater than 18. Then only it will be inserted. Whether this record will get inserted. So 60 is not available here. 60 should be available here, right? The 60, it's a foreign key. So 60 should be available there. That's why. What is error you will get? Parent key not found. Okay, parent key not found. So I'm trying to insert 60 here. That 60 is not available. So for this one, this is the parent, right? Parent key not found. That's error you will get. Clear? So can I delete the record from the city table? See here, I'm going to delete from city where city underscore ID equal to 30. Is it possible to delete the record from city table? No, I cannot delete it. Child record found. So that means child record found means I am trying to delete record from this table. Since it is referencing already here, 30 is already available. You cannot delete it. 30 is not available here. You can delete from here. But 30 is referencing here. You cannot delete from here. Child record found. Parent record not found. Child record found. I hope you are clear on the differences. Even you cannot drop the table. Drop table name. City, can I drop? No, you cannot drop it. So if I want to drop the city table, first you have to drop the customer table. Drop table customer. First you drop this table, then you drop the city table. Okay, so this is what you have to go with drop table, all this. Now I have one more option called on delete cascade. So what is this on delete cascade, right? It's nothing but whenever I'm deleting a record from this table, the corresponding record in this table, the child, should also be deleted. This is called on delete cascade. If you are deleting here, the child also cascading that. Okay, that's what on delete cascade that error. Okay, the how to do it. First of all, while making the table itself, while making this column itself, we have to make on delete cascade. So like this, we have to make on delete cascade. Like this, we have to make. Since we haven't made this options while creating the table, after creating the table, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. How to do it? So we will check what is the constraint name. We will check the what is the constraint name. Here we will check it. What is the constraint name? Constraint name is there for HR schema. Just execute. For HR schema, what is the relationship constraint? We have this 84. That 84 we will drop it. Drop constraint name. Just we can drop. See here. So why I'm dropping it? Already constraint we have created without on delete cascade. Just I'm dropping this constraint. This one. This is a relationship constraint, right? I will drop this constraint. The foreign key constraint now it has been deleted. Okay. So you cannot delete as it is. That's why I have checked what is the constraint name. I have deleted now. Now I'm going to create this table foreign key. I'm going to make it this column as foreign key with on delete cascade option. Okay. Alter table name. Alter table name. Add constraint name. I'm giving. This is system constraint. Now I'm giving a constraint name. Foreign key of city ID references city ID on delete cascade. Since I haven't given previously, I have just I'm executing it. It will be given now. You can check here. See, all will have the system constraint name, but here, since we have given the name, it has taken. This is called constraint. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to delete this record from here, see, look at here. Select star from city. Select star from city. You have 4 records. Select star from customer. How many records we have? We have 4 records. I'm trying to delete 30 from the city table. How many records are there? Before deleting it, 4 records are there in customer. I am deleting only from city table, record 30. Okay, how many records should be there in city? 3 records. 30 should be deleted. Customer also, the 30 record got deleted. Okay, I have deleted from here only. From here only I have deleted. Since I have given on delete cascade, has deleted the child table as well. So that is why the on delete cascade is very, very important. Okay. So in real time and all, they will ask in interview what is on delete cascade and all. Okay, this is what you will be having. If I want to check metadata tables, all the table name, column names and everything, you can go for all underscore tables. All underscore tables where owner equal to HR, nothing but schema name. See, these are all the tables are available in HR schema. You can check all the table list. And also all underscore tab underscore columns. All tab column means column level details will be there. I want to find out in HR schema how many tables salary column is present. How many tables column salary is present. See, these many tables salary column is present. The column name salary is present on these tables. So like this, you can check some metadata tables, all underscore table, all underscore table underscore columns, all underscore constraints, all underscore constraint underscore column. See, these are all the metadata tables we can have in our Oracle table. So you can check it. So now I will go to the, I hope you are clear. If it is little bit confusing, don't worry, just to practice it. If you are practicing it, definitely you can able to get. I will tell you what is composite key now. What is composite key? I will drop the existing table. I'm going to drop the table. Drop table, table name. Can I drop customer table or can I drop city table first? Drop table city. Can I drop it? I'm going to drop, you're getting error. Why? Because it is referenced, foreign key referenced. First, you have to drop this table, customer table. Then you have to drop the city table. This is what the parent key, parent and child. So why I have dropped? I'm going to create a table with composite key. Look at here, composite key. So like this, I'm trying to create it. Since we have dropped the city table, we are getting the error. This error we are getting. Okay, table or view does not exist. So I'm going to create this table with the primary key. Table has been created and altered. Now I'm going to create this table. Create table, table name. This, the customer table I'm trying to create with customer ID, mobile number as primary key. Okay, customer ID and mobile number. Both the column as primary key. Okay, what is the use of this one? You can look at here. Insert the table like this. If you look at here, so I'm going to insert this record. It will get inserted. Again, I'm going to insert, you will be getting error. Unique constraint violated. Why? Because the combination again I'm repeating. Same statement I executed. If I'm going to insert this particular record, it will get inserted. Why? Because here, even though this is a same value, since we are not giving this column alone as primary key, we have given both combination as primary key. Since this is different number, this will allow now. Okay. Same again, it should not be repeated. Look at here, same 0 should not be repeated again. Okay. Can I have the same mobile number with the different customer ID? Yes, we can give. That is also allowed. So you can look at here. So different data, same earn only, but here same customer ID but different mobile number. Here same mobile number but different customer ID. The combination should not be repeated. Okay, that is called a composite key. In order to maintain a history, we'll go for a composite key. Can I have varchar column as primary key? Yes, we can have. So can I have varchar column as primary key? Yes, we can have. So if you look at here, country table, so I'm country code, customer country code, I'm creating as primary key, and country name I'm making like both are like varchar. If I'm going to have this one, see, first record will get inserted, second record will not inserted. Why? Same ID we are passing. Same ID we are passing. This is the primary key. This one should be a US. Then it will get inserted. Can I have varchar column as primary key? Yes. See, I have given the all the statement I have given. Please go through this and practice it day 2, and they will be doing the hands-on all the constraint related questions. You can ask, you can go through that, what all the different tables are there. Just to practice it, you can able to get all the constraint related stuff. In our next session, we will see the select statement. Okay, next session we will meet.